Hello, friends. I bring greetings to you again. It has been a wonderful time. Sincerely, since on Friday, I celebrated my birthday. Thank you for all your wishes. It was really wonderful. Okay, for your gift, for your love. Okay, they were massive. I really appreciate. Now this afternoon, it's wonderful, and the atmosphere is as well wonderful. I want to bring to your notice something that is very, very important. It's something that is so dear to me. Okay, it really affected me. Okay, last week somebody asked me, a friend of mine. He said, on your birthday, if I give you 20 billion naira, can you spend it in 24 hours? It was it was really fun. Okay, I laughed at him for asking me that question. The reason is, for the next 40 years, I have my programs, I have my goals. They are set, and I want to tell you that they are running smoothly. So if somebody gives me 20 billion naira to spend within 24 hours, trust me, within 15 to 18 hours, I have spent it on projects that are visible. Okay, now, but the question is, how can you achieve, or how can you achieve clarity of purpose in what you do? About 3% of adults, according to Brian Tracy, have written goals on paper, which means that about 97% don't even have defined clarity of purpose or goals. And that is the reason I bring to you this moment this important message for 2022. The first thing is that you must decide on what you want to accomplish. It's important to really define, okay, by deciding what you want to achieve, your goals, your aims. And this is very important, because without it, it will be like mere wishes that you can't even define, don't even know where you are heading to, you don't even know the direction you are heading to. So the most important thing is that you must decide on what you want to achieve for 2022. Secondly, being important is you must write it on paper. You must write it on paper. One of the challenges we're having today is that people just have wishes, they just have goals, they have things they want to accomplish, but they don't have it on paper. They don't even have plans on how to achieve them. So it's very important for you to have plans. 2021 came. Okay, I got married to my beautiful wife. That was 2020. It was wonderful. We had to write down our plans for the next 40 years. Trust you me, the goals we set for 2020, 2021, they were all fulfilled. Glory be to God. But we are intentional in implementing these goals, because we wrote them down, that any form as they are coming, we are implementing. There are things already on ground to achieve. And that is the reason you, as well watching me, must have your goals written down on paper. It will really, really help you to achieve great success and productivity. Now, the third thing, very important, is that you must have a set deadline for each of the implementations of your goals, because without it, trust me, you can't have a proper guide. But when you have a set target, okay, your goals are smart, right? And you're having a target that today I'm going to accomplish this, tomorrow I'm going to accomplish this, the next day I'm going to do this, in 5 years time, look at what I'm going to do. It's going to help your life to be organized. It's going to help you to, as you run the race, as you try to accomplish, okay, you'll be able to trace your success stories, and as well have a defined path to follow for the next project that are ahead. So it's important, my listeners, my followers, for you to understand that 2022, you must be intentional in setting targets. You must be disciplined. You must be determined in achieving those goals. They are very, very, very important. Now, the fourth thing that is very important is that you must have a list. You must have a plan for every of your goals. If you come to my house, though it's quite funny though, you see jotters, okay, booklets of different projects that I have set for myself, for my family, and for those that are relating to me. for the year 2020. So I try to define each of these goals. I try to write them down. I try to have a plan for each of them. Like for instance, I'm at work today, okay? I have already had a plan how the work will go, and it's falling into place. So for you to succeed in 2022, for you to be productive, for you to have this personal productivity, because when you have productivity, you become happy for yourself. People will tend to celebrate you, people tend to identify with you because they have seen you to be successful. So for 2022, it's not a time to be dull, it's not a time to relax, it's not a time to shy away from responsibilities. It's not a time for you to quit, even in the journey of running the race. You must be intentional. You must pursue your goals intentionally. You must take it out as they are. And that is the beauty of living. Because the truth is, if you fail, there is no excuse. You can't give excuse, and that is the most important thing. Hopefully within the week, I'm going to drop the remaining part of this video, but I want to challenge you that in whatever you are doing, try to decide it, make a proper decision on it. Try not just making a decision, try to write it down, try to set a target in accomplishment, and try to make a list of how you can leverage, whether on your mentors, on your friends, on your families, their network, to achieve these goals. I love you. Once again, I remain my humble self, Obiekwe Tochukwu Boniface, your clarity coach. See you next time. You can call